Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and I'm going to be showing you guys the demolding of the tiki. Now, I already demolded this one yesterday, and it's basically like a planter. So there's the base and then the top thing. So this was the mold for this one. I poured the concrete in here and then I took it out like this. And then this was the mold for this one. And I poured it in here, and then it hardened, and I was able to remove it. And now I can set it in here. I can fill it with soil. Just like that. Put one of my little balls in there. And where am I going? Whoopsie doopsie. And now I can add one of my artificial plants in here, like so. Alright. But the tiki one, this is the tiki one. The tiki. I pour the concrete in there. It has a face right here and a face over here on this side. And the demolding process is going to be simple. Okay, I'm just going to slice the top of it, because remember this was a tumbler, little cup. So I'm going to make a few slices, like a pizza slices, like 8 slices. And these slices are going to help us to tear each one out individually. But maybe I should use some pliers or something, because this is super difficult. Oh wait. Or maybe I shouldn't use the pliers. Maybe I should just use the razor blade, because this is tough. This is like performing surgery. We have to make these incisions. On the concrete to pull it apart. And I think I could even reuse this if I put like some tape on it or something. But there it is. There it is, people. My Tiki statue. And this line right here was the line I just made with the razor blade. But that's okay. See that? So now, see how smooth it is? I actually stopped right on time. Okay, but now I can place a candle holder. I mean, this can act like a candle holder or like some type of plant holder, kind of like so. Right? It can hold some type of plant up here. And right here, it looks like there is an air bubble, but I can always fill that with concrete if I wanted to. It's not that big of a deal for me. Even like all these little imperfections. Some people would consider them imperfections, but I don't mind it. It's fine. Plus, that'll give it room later on to develop like algae and stuff like that. Especially if I keep it outside, like in the lawn. Or like in a terrarium environment where it's always wet.
Hi, King.
Yeah.
Come here.
What happened?
Open it. Here. Pull one of these. One special for you, one for your dad, and one for Titi. Here. Titi's not home, and put one in your dad's and one in Titi's and one for you.
Okay, yeah, because my hands are dirty right now.
Oh.
Thank you, Mom.
I just said, I was in la cocina claro.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm going to Walmart with Yana.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to Gabby already. She said that she's going to be coming.
Yeah, but you guys have to take that bed out.
I'm going to do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Go back to the
I told her that I was going to help them.
Oh, eat.
Okay, I am.
I'll be back.
All right, thank you, Mom.
Yeah, don't let nobody get that food. It's not going to money.
Okay. What? So my mom just brought me some In-N-Out. Praise God for that. Because I just woke up. I'm super, what's it called? Hungry and thirsty. Wow. Heck yeah. So I'll be eating this when I'm done with the video. Anyhow, so this was $1. You guys already know that. I can technically reuse this if I add some like a strip of like duct tape, because I could put a piece of duct tape right here and another one over here, and then maybe one at the very top or something like this, and maybe one at the bottom, and then when I pour the concrete again, I can easily once it hardens like this one, I can cut through the duct tape to create another one. But I'm not. This one is considered garbage now. I'm not going to make another one. I'm just going to keep this one for myself. Okay? Just because I wanted to show you guys the potential. Okay? And like down here, it looks like it has that pattern, that inseam pattern. So like it'll be better to kind of take that off so that it can look smooth down here like that. Okay. Mainly because we don't want to give this the appearance of a cup. Okay. So there it is. Even the top is all smooth. Right? Now it looks like a real statue. And it was super simple to make this. A bag of concrete only costs like $6 or $5 or $3. I don't know how much they cost now. But you know, if you guys are going to be making these type of things, it's kind of worth it, but they're super heavy. The bags are super heavy. They're 90 pounds each. Each bag is 90 pounds. This only required a tiny amount of concrete. Okay, so I don't know what else this can be used for other than like I said, like a planter holder. So like, let me see. Like I just made this one not that long ago. This thing is like a water type of plant, and I just put this dome thing. So I put this on top. You know, it's kind of like, it kind of has the appearance of that holding that, you know, that type of thing. Or what you guys can do is place a planter right above this one, the top of this, with something that will grow out. I think it might be called a fern, but I'm not really sure. Something that grows out so it could look like hair. That would look pretty cool. But other than that, I could probably use it for like, kind of like this one right here that I have right here. I filled it up with water, but I think I'm going to get that water out, and I could probably place it in there. Let me see here. So I have this like water pitcher thing that I actually used as a planter holder. So I'm actually going to be making a terrarium in here. Okay, and I can technically place this in here like that, just to give it a little bit of character. So look how simple that was. See that? And all I need to do is just let this air dry, but for right now I can wipe it somewhat. Oh yeah, and there was some like some residue right there, but it's not that big of a problem. And then this is the lid, and you guys can see how I had the water, it got all condensated. So technically the lid will just go over this like this. Alright, so this will be considered my indoor, like planter. Like a lot of people have plants inside their homes. So that's the idea behind this, okay? So like indoor planters. No internet. I still don't have any internet. That's because I disabled it. Okay, it says connected. Let me refresh this. Okay, here it is. Images. Oh, but by the way, I don't know why all this is coming up. This is so annoying. Especially because it keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down like this. So there is a lot of people who have planters like this one inside their home. See that? So that's technically like the idea with something like this. And no one can really mess with it, unless they drop it or something like that, right? But it'll be in there, protected. And I've even thought about creating some massive ones inside of fish tanks, where you guys can add little delicate little things that people can't steal or rearrange or whatever the case might be. So yeah, I created like a full-blown video regarding that, an album on invent or don't invent. If you guys go to photos, you guys have to go to Facebook, go to invent or don't invent, click on my photos, click on my albums, and then on my albums click on outdoor terrarium new 2023 concepts. And you guys will see it's kind of like this one, right? But it's not. See that? As a matter of fact, this one right here, I only bought it for $8.99, and it was on sale at a thrift store. Alright, so, and like I said, all it is a water container, like a Kool-Aid container. See that? That's all it is. And look at the face. It's still looking at us on this Tiki statue. And there's a truck one right here that I'm making. It still needs time to cure, but what's it called? I was showing you guys how you guys can grab 3D molds, like things like this that only cost $1 to make yourself something that will last for many years to come. Alright. So that's the only reason why I bought that. But I think that, you know, these things can be made on a full-blown level where they're made artificial. And the great thing about this is that there is no dusting. You don't have to dust, besides up here. You know, maybe around. But if you guys have a bunch of things in there, you guys won't have to like clean each little thing every single time you guys want to clean it, or like over time things get dusty or whatever the case may be. You know, it's kind of like a display case. That's what this is. Alright, protected display case. So a lot of you guys introduce plants and stuff. Whoa. I actually like this one right here. This one looks really nice. This planter. But yeah, there's a lot of like unique things. Like these look really nice. I like these. There's the hanging ones. And I've actually seen some, I think, made out of glass. Little round, circled planters for succulents. So oh, look at this one with the little things climbing up, rock climbing. I like this one too. I wouldn't mind having this one myself. Yeah, look at this one. This one's massive though. It's a tree. And it looks like they just have it right there, right next to their couch in their living room. Oh, this one would look really nice, especially if it had a glass dome. This one right here would look really nice for a terrarium, artificial terrarium, or whatever the case might be. Right? So there's different types, different kinds, and you know, it's just a matter of figuring out which ones you guys like the most to go with. Because there's these type right here, and then there's like the water vase plants, right? Well, and then look at this, there's some that stick out of the glass, so it's partial water, partial like outside of the water, but then there's some that are like fully immersed in water, like a fish tank, right? So I do have some of these that are, you know, partially in water and then out of water, and they're right here. This one, I actually changed the water out. It was like a green soap, but now I added a red soap. And the soap is just so that if there's any little bugs in here, little gnats, they'll go in here thinking it's water and they'll die. Alright, and these are 100% artificial. This whole thing It's artificial. Okay. Over here is my other one that I have. That's artificial as well. Alright. So, you know, and then there's these. These right here, I made these. These four. These were actually glass. They are glass, but it was the Voss water. And they're like 3 something each. And what I did is I grabbed a razor and I removed the lettering on the glass. So these right here, I have them up online for like $10 each. I don't know if they'll sell. I don't know if people are interested in them or not. Only one person like contacted me, but then they like lost interest. I don't know why. But then I have this one. I have these down here. And I have this one. One of the plants, because this is filled in water, and one of the plants actually floated all the way to the top because they're made out of plastic. I have this one down here in a container. This was really nice. It's just that it's kind of hard to see it because of the condensation. So I try to avoid that, and the only way I can avoid that is by filling it with water like this one. As a matter of fact, I have one outside where I first learned to get the condensation out. It's this one right here. And even it has spider webs, it got dusty already. This one right here. So you will never see any type of condensation in this one. Now this one right here is filled with condensation. See that? And then I have these right here with this in the center. This was actually like a display case idea that I thought of for outdoors. Okay, and that's on a small scale, on a small level scale. Okay. Over here I have some other stuff going on, just playing around, and I'm actually propagating these little things. They're succulents, and look at that. And they're already growing. I have these right here. That one and that one. And then I have this. And this, I have it like this because I want to make like I said, something in a terrarium, but like on a large scale, like a fish tank. I just don't have the money to buy the fish tank right now. But eventually I'll be transferring all of this into a fish tank, like hopefully the size of like this. So all of this will have like sand in it, and it'll have like a little theme. So I'm thinking about creating themes in fish tanks and then selling them, and they'll be 100% artificial. Okay, similar to this one right here. You see this one? This one, I love this one right here. It just came out perfect. But the only thing is that I don't know how to remove the glue yet. But this one is super cool. Alright, and I just added some soil in it, and I have it open so all the water can come out. But this is the lid. Alright. I also have this one. But what I really want, and I have told you guys this before, is that I wanted like a fish tank like the size of this. Like if I could have the glass here all the way around, that would be a super cool display case with the bottom filled with soil or gravel from this side all the way over here, and then having little decorations and flowers and bushes, and maybe like I seen some I seen one, the Garden Answer YouTube channel, and she was creating a fairy planter with succulents, and these were, I think it's for like outdoor or something, or like if you have a bright light in your bedroom, then you guys can keep the plants alive that way. But I also have this one that I made, and then this is supposed to be like a display case, kind of like the fish tank idea. So like eventually I want to create like a planter, so that would be like a planter. Like if you look at it from the bottom up, that's supposed to be like a plant that is unaccessible and protected. Okay, that type of idea. So like this will be like a corner type of planter in your bedroom somewhere, kind of like this one right here, like the one I just made. Okay, kind of like this. So no one will mess with it. It'll be in the corner somewhere. It'll be protected. That's how I kind of want to do that. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have in here. I have some up here. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have. Oh yeah, and then these on the curtain rods, that one, and then this other one I made. And these have little plants on them. Alright, so I'm just playing around with all of this and learning at the same time. Alright. Oh yeah, and then I even have this one on my bed. I just like place it like in the corner with the plant up, some oil, which I haven't applied yet for the day. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, like that's pretty much it with this video. Oh yeah, and I want to get more of these balls the size of this, so I can actually use them as covers. Because this one, it would just go right in there. It's not big enough, but this one is. So I put that one in there. And I want to get some like maybe some planets. Like that would be cool. Like Earth, like planet Earth will even look really cool. And then right here I'll have like a diversity of plants, different designs, different colors, different what is this called again? Like the false bottoms. So I'll have different elements. Like in one of them I used candies for a cake, and for another I used laundry detergent. Another one I used regular rocks, sand. I got some beach sand that I got for free. I got some white sand, that I used as well. Some, and then regular soil like this one that I just made. Soil, but I just like the little balls, so that's why I put that in there. And I think it just makes it look really nice. I think I'm willing to give this one to my mom. But this can easily be converted into a real, like a real planter. Okay, I think at the bottom or down here I can make a hole. Like I could always puncture a hole in it. And this tray at the bottom is meant to is a collector tray to collect the water and stuff like that. But these right here, especially if you guys have some big ones, I think these will look better as planters for indoor, especially with the big base, like, you know, maybe 20 inches, maybe 3 feet, filling that up with a bunch of gravel, like bags of gravel, and then adding an artificial plant in there, and then topping it off with like a ball, like those right there. Something like that would probably cost like $100, maybe even more. And I don't know, you guys have to play around with it. You guys can, do your own thing, and experiments. That's all I'm doing. But look at this. See that? How I added the little ball? I kind of like that idea. But anyways, this was just my video to cover the tiki, the demolding of the tiki. Okay, so technically, I can clean this up now and take this out of my bedroom, and I'm going to end this video. So I'm going to take this stuff out, throw it away. I'm going to keep my mold, obviously, and I'm going to keep my little truck, and I'm going to end up leaving this back over here. Alright, so that's all it really comes down to. So let me see if I can show you guys one last thing. Leaving this there with no. Oh, I left it up there. See, like that? I think. That, or I can even add like this little planter that I have. And this is artificial. It's not real. It looks real because of this sticker, but it's not real. And I can place this on top of the tiki. Like that. And eventually I will be able to place this like that. And this is technically my my finished product right here. And then down here I can even add something else. Now that I think about it. Watch. Like this. Now that I thought about it. Or something creative, you guys can play around with it. But I'm going to end this video. Everyone have a great day. Bye. Yeah, well,